Check, check. All right. And here we are, right as the game has begun, 14-15, 45 seconds into this game, and not much has happened so far, except we can see that my microphone's in the way. I did not check that. Oh, no. Oh, it was looking so good, too. Faceoff brought back into the corner by Rochester, kicked out in front into the slot, nudged forward Rochester into the neutral zone. True picks that up for Rome. And we got ourselves a little bit of a neutral zone battle going on here. Puck popped in, deflected, goes towards the goalie, and Jillian King covers that one up for the save. Taylor aims for Rome, passes this puck over to Josie Goodenough. Josie sent this up for Liana Harding, turned back by Riley Smith of Rochester. Riley sent this into the corner. Liana beats her there in the trapezoid, challenging for the puck. Meet Cry, digging that in, out, up at the point. Taylor aims with it. Snapshot blocked in front by Dan-Dalin. Liana Harding passes this puck. It goes into the corner. Sends round shot in front. Mia Cry wide left. Chasing that puck down on the far side. Emily Mertz. Mertz gets us into the neutral zone. Taylor Ames recovers. Ames to Goodenough. Stolen by Dalin. Dalin by Goodenough. And Dalin falls down over the face-off dot. Circles are tricky. They make you fall down. Conway shot save made. Emily Conway, her first shot of the game. A great save in goal for Rochester, of course, Marin Kemp. Picking this puck up from the blue line is True. Shot fired, save and made. A rebound collected by June Prokop. Prokop gets this up for Dalin. Dalin brings this over the blue line, sends his puck over against the boards, driven into the boards with Sophia Renzi. Renzi pushes that puck into the trapezoid. Estelle Dalin there with it, hands that off to Abigail Kleinhaus. Kleinhaus through the trapezoid, far side corner, centering pass gets deflected. She chases that down, sends it back into the trapezoid. Olivia True digs it out for Rome. Conway passes that puck into the middle for Cruel. Cruel not going to get to it before Lucy Sykes. There she is. She's not that tall. Sykes turns that puck over. Emma Blake. Blake into the offensive end. It's a 1-on-4. Blake shot high. Goes over the goal, over Marin Kemp. On the far side, pass back to Taylor Ames at the point. Ames puts this in for Jenna Hillage-Scribner. She's not able to complete a clean pass. Taylor can't keep that in at the blue line, passes it over, brought back into the offensive end, stolen by June Prokop. Prokop off the boards into the neutral zone, and here comes Helena Gianvecchio driving that puck in over the blue line into the corner, chasing it down, puck ripped around on the far side, hustling in to get after it. Izzy Dadson, Dadson there, stops that puck and sends a player flying. Jenna Hillage-Scribner. There's the pool is next to it. It's a straight. Again, shot taken by Helena Gianvecchio, not able to make that goal. Oops, wrong button. Sorry about that. Puck brought back. Riley Smith grabs it for Rochester in the neutral zone, dumps it down way too early, missed her mark, and that's going to be an icing. And we'll bring this face off all the way down next to Mary Kemp. I don't know, something. It just got hot. Face off, won by Rochester, taken to the corner. Lucy Sykes sends this around back behind her goal, picked up by Schufelt. The shoe looking, if it fits, it gets out into the neutral zone. Olivia True there for Rome. True sends it across to Renzi. Renzi loses against the board. Coming back, Liana Harding helping True out. True passes his puck back. Coming out with it is Olivia True. True into the offensive end. Has that puck poked away. And picking it up is Madeline Mulvaney. Mulvaney with it. Moves her back in, and they can't get that puck in before a player. Gonna have to wait. Mulvaney gets out of the offensive end. Puck gets passed over to Schaefer, and Kelsey dumps that one in. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. Feel free to chat. Remember, you got to subscribe to chat. Wait a minute, and then you'll be in. Schaefer loses that puck on the far side, dumped in by Mia Fry. Fry goes off for her change. Alex Schufelt picks this puck up behind her goal, sends it over to the hash mark, pass out into the middle by Roan. Backhand out in front, diving on top of that puck. Mary Kevin gets loose though, goes over to the corner and picking it up. Lucy Sykes. Sykes cleans this out into the neutral zone. Taylor Ames recovers, passes it up to Conway. Gets into the middle, shot, save. Emma Blake holds that puck in. Alex Schufelt goes in to grab it in the trapezoid. Schufelt's got Wags on the near side. Decides to go back the other way to Lucy Sykes. Sykes battling for that puck. Puck gets nudged free. Emily Conway grabs it, fires this back in, picked off by Lucy Sykes. Sykes skates this up into the neutral zone herself, pulls it to the right. Fans on the dump in, still battling. Almost was forced to take a shot, but not able to pull it off. Jenna Hillen Stribner sends this up into the neutral zone, recovered by Rochester. Puck gets touched by Josie Goodenough. She chases this down into her corner. And that puck gets dumped, and that's going to make it for an icing. I'll get that scoreboard fixed in a moment. This puck comes out, sent all the way. Icing waves off. Abigail Kleinhans going in after it. Addie gets that in the stop short of the trap, so it comes back on the near side, sends this off the boards for Wags. Wags sends this into the neutral zone. Grabbed there by Olivia True. She dumps this back in, and Brianna Nolan's going to have to pick it up. Nolan to Dalin. Dalin can't catch it, and it's missed by Emily Conway. Taylor Ames doesn't miss, though. Hardly ever does. Emily Conway shot wide right, pops out left corner. Everybody's going to go in and see who can come out with it. Rochester does. Puck passed out to Wags. That's Wagner. She loves Wags, though. It says so on her jersey. Abby moves this up. Conway sends it back. Kleinhaus has it now. Turns, fires this up. Tries to get it to Kincaid. Lots of turnovers in the neutral zone. Emma Blake has this for Rome. Emma on the far side. Dallin on her. Dallin gets a piece of that puck, slows it down. Emma's still with it, trying to drive forward, sends it across, and that puck is hit by Callie Stappenback, and we're going to get our first penalty of the day. Come on, ref. We don't think you can count either. You think he's open for jokes?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they do.
So too many players on the ice. Official Van Wee found himself running out of fingers, and so he knew that there were too many Rochesterians out there. Shoot, how long are these periods? 17? So Rochester Junior Americans penalty, a bench minor, too many players on the ice. Time of that minor penalty, 6:53 remaining. Penalty being served by number 17, June Prokop. Time of that minor, 6:53 remaining in the first period. I don't remember how many minutes they start with. Centering pass is missed by everybody. Huge opportunity. Fail by Rome. Olivia True back to send it up, and she ices it. No? And she does. She ices that puck. That is back-to-back failure on executing a power play. And I'm sure they'll hear about that when they get to the locker room. Watch all the things you do face off to the left side of Jillian King. Won by Rome. Rome coming down with this puck. Rome forced into the corner by Riley Smith. Nice defense. Rochester now setting up the box. Rome cycling around, trying to get set up. Mia Cry jumps this back. Mia Cry takes a dump on the ice and loses her stick. And by dump, I mean she fell down, Doc. No need to be concerned. Puck out in front, back in, attempted miss. Shot goes wide left. Oh, and I forgot, we've got this angle. Oops, wrong. We got this angle. Oops, there's a person there. Shot and a goal. I don't know who scored it. Hopefully they'll tell us, but now it is Rome 1, Rochester 0 with 5:26 to go. And that's a trip, but we're going to let it go. Mulvaney's knees were bent, so she didn't fall far. Maybe that's why they didn't consider the trip. I think it's a shot, gets deflected, goes back behind the net. Puck picked up by Isa Dodson. Dadson across the center line. Here goes Isabella on the left side. Isabella centering pass and trying to reach across to get it. Rochester not able to complete. Puck held in. Helena Gianvecchio takes that puck, dumps it back into the trapezoid. Rome grabs it, rips this around, comes up for Lucy Sykes at the point, sends it in at the hash mark, face off dot, into the middle, swatted down by Dadson, touched by a Rome player to avoid the hand pass call, or that avoids the hand pass call. And here comes Emily Conway. Conway on the right side. Conway forced against the board. Centering pass goes to Rochester. Almost. Mia Cry off the bench, picks it off. Cry along the backboards behind it in the trapezoid. Mia Cry on this near side. Centering pass across for Sophia Renzi. She pops it forward. Tried doing the old one-timer. It does not pop in her favor, though. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Josie Goodenough sends this back in the far corner. Brooke Lucy grabs this, rips this all the way around. Near side, Helena Gianvecchio misses it. Josie Goodenough picks it up at her own blue line. Goodenough passes this puck over to Olivia True. True sends it forward into the Rochester zone. It's cleared out by Losi. Losi able to get this puck up to Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin has her pocket picked, though, by Mia Cry. Mia sends this puck in, goes back behind the net, collected by Abigail Kleinhans of Rochester. Kleinhans to Dadson. Dadson to Kleinhans, and that gets cleared out. That's going to go the length of the ice, and that's going to be an icing. And we'll bring the faceoff back down to the other end of the arena. 3:25 to go in the first period. Rome leads 1-0. Rochester brings that puck up. Shot fired. Save made. Jillian King. Swing and a miss at the point. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. That gets dumped in by Emma Blake. Estelle Dallin leaning, holding up the stick of a Bryn Cruel. And Estelle comes away with that puck. Nice play by Estelle, not just because she's my daughter, but just because she's my daughter. Shot on goal, gets dished out to the side from the point. Oh, a flopper, a dangler, and Wags couldn't get her stick on it. This puck gets sent all the way down. That's going to be another icing. 2:09 to go in this first period. 1-0 Rome lead. Face off push to the corner by Vivian Kincaid. Sent around the goal. There you're looking through like two sheets of glass and 3 sets of netting. Shoot! Shot! Save! Rebound! Knocked over into the corner. At the point, Losi sends this back into the corner. Cannot see who's in there. Looks like Emily Mertz. Puck out in the slot. Liana Harding there for Rome. Not able to clear it out, but able to get it away from the slot shot position. Puck centered again. Mertz battling for it. Mia Cry coming away with that puck on the far side, able to get it out into the neutral zone. Liana Harding picks it up one-on-one against Alex Schufelt, and Schufelt able to get a stick on it. Liana comes around, shot, low, save, rebound, grabbed by Sykes. Sykes sends this around on the far side for Mertz. Mertz battling, going over to help out is Vivian Kincaid. Puck comes up for Kincaid. Kincaid trying to get it around Liana Harding, not able to, but it comes back to Mertz. Mertz sends this up. In the neutral zone, turned over. Coming back with it, Emma Blake. Blake shot blocked by Schufelt into the corner. Blake goes down. Loose puck, battle for it. Mertz grabbing it. Blocked by Mia Fry. Coming away with that puck, Jenna Hillett Scribner. Shot, save made, Marin Kemp. That's another shot on goal and another save made by Marin Kemp. Loose puck pops into the middle. Hogan runs into Prokop. Prokop goes down. Curry not able to get that puck up. Lacey shot. Oh, the puck just moved off of her stick at the last moment. And that's the end of the first period. At the end of one period of play, it is Rome 1, Rochester 0. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Mom, located on North Jefferson Street, not next to the Dollar General in Pulaski. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Top Notch Roofing, CNY.com, and Glory Construction and Development. Glory Construction handling the North Country, and Top Notch Contracting is for pretty much, I'd say, points Sandy Creek and south. If we're looking at Interstate 81. We have switch sides. Face off one by Rome. Shot, save made. That was Emma Blake with that shot, applying constant pressure on Maren Kemp whenever she can. Taylor aims from the point, sends this puck back in for Emma Blake. Puck held in by Rome. Whoops, they're over there. Blake shot, high save. Oh, I got to fix that. And that goal that went off of Maren Kemp and dropped down, bounced off the ice, and went into the goal. So that is a Rome Grizzlies goal scored by number 9, Emma Blake. Time of the Grizzlies goal, 0:34 into the second period. So that was an offside, semi-intentional. That's why the faceoff was in the middle. Puck grab, Stella Duffy. Olivia True sends that around. Kincaid with it. Centering pass. Schaefer not able to get that shot on goal. Puck taken by Sophia Renzi. Renzi able to get that up to Jenna Hillich-Scribner. Scribner loses this puck at the blue line. And control regained by Alyssa Lascelles. She sends that in deep. Rochester there to pick that puck up. Sent up in the neutral zone to Schaefer. Schaefer loses her edge, goes down, takes a knee, tries to get that puck out. Mia Cry takes it back for Rome. Cry on the left side. Cry stepping up. Has that puck poked away to hash mark into the corner it goes, and down goes Mia. Puck comes up to the point. Taylor Ames sends it across Liliana Harding. Harding drops his shot back to Josie Goodenough. In the corner, Rochester trying to clear it out, and Goodenough not able to hold it in. Has to take that puck back to the center line. Josie has Mertz coming on. Pass this puck up to Mia. Mia Cry over the blue line, looking for something to do. Mia top of the slot. Gets us over to Emily Conway. She couldn't get the shot off. Puck is still in the Rochester zone. Conway has it. Sends it against the boards. Rochester still having a hard time getting it out. Mertz gets a piece of it. Mertz gets it out. Mertz sends it to the middle. And here's Wags with the puck. Wag sends us off the far boards, get around Conway. Now she does it to get away from Goodenough, but can't. Coming back with that puck is Emily Conway. Conway sends us into the middle for Blake. Emily Blake. Or Emma Blake, all the way around in the trapezoid. Comes up on the far side, comes over into the center slot position. Gets us to a forehand shot. Save made. Rebound out in the middle. Turn shot and a goal. Emily Conway. So that is a Rome Grizzlies goal scored by number 16, Emily Conway. Time of the goal, 2:57 of the second period. And Rome leads 3-0. Dalin takes that puck from the point, shovels it forward, shot fired, glove save Oh, nope, out of the glove into the corner. Krul with this puck on the near side for Rome. Krul skates it up, has it knocked away by Lucy. Sykes passes this puck up to Kelly Stappenback. Stappenback moves this into the offensive zone, but it's grabbed by Olivia True, and she turns this back. Neutral zone turnover. Puck sent in for Prokop. June has that puck swatted away, and that comes back into the neutral zone. Tegan Hogan loses this to Sykes. Sykes over the blue line. Sykes in, takes that shot. No, there's a shot and a goal! There's a selling Lucy Sykes with the first goal of the day for Rochester. Taylor Ames moves that puck forward. Sykes, they lose it, can't grab it. He's got to chase it down in the corner and does. Turns this puck all the way back. Here comes Kincaid. Kincaid passes over to Gianvecchio. Shot and a save. And we're going to get a high stick call. Can't swat them down out of the air. So this is off to the left side of Jillian King. Puck comes back to Sykes. Sykes, little stick handling, tries sending this over to the center point, but puck got deflected by Rome. Schupel makes a stop at the blue line. Liana Harding recovers, though, dumps that puck in. Passed up to Dadson. Dadson sends this through. If it's not on net, that's going to be waved off as Goodenough gets to it. Goodenough snaps this puck into the neutral zone. It's picked up by Abigail Kleinhans. Kleinhans passes this puck up to Vivian Kincaid. Kincaid with it, turns this puck back over to Dadson. Dadson in the neutral zone, trying to make a move, sends this into the corner, and she goes to chase after it herself. Dadson gets that puck ahead of Taylor Ames. Ames gets a piece of it and sends that piece to Mia Cry. Cry tries passing it up, goes off the skate of Gianvecchio, back into the trapezoid, picked up by Josie Goodenough. Goodenough backhands his puck up. Nolan trying to hold it. Brianna moves this up to Mulvaney. And Vivian not able to keep it in. Mia Cry takes this puck away, comes in offensive end, sends this in the general direction of the goal, goes over to the corner. Abigail Kleinhans picks this up for Rochester. Kleinhans to Schaefer. Schaefer, good catch. Poor pass to Mulvaney, though, and Olivia True is able to take it away. Abigail Kleinhans trying to turn that puck back. A lot of neutral zone ping pong being played here in Rome at the Kennedy Arena today. Olivia True battling. He's got Duffy on her. Puck's over there somewhere. Somebody tell them girls to sit down in front. No, I'm just kidding. Blake comes away with it. Emma moving up. Emma, backhand shot, save. And that is dove up by Mary Kemp. Take a look at that replay. Oh, just got those last couple seconds there, right? So that's a work in progress, my replay capture. We'll explain more later. Taylor sent that in. This puck gets knocked up. Stella Duffy. Oh, pushed down by Taylor Ames. Some might call that good defense. Some might call it body contact. Some might call it interference. But 5-on-5 hockey, 3-1. Rome leads second period. Josie Goodenough picks that puck up off of the face-off, sends it around. Mertz trying to maintain control, can't. Olivia, that's not true. That's Jenna Hillich-Scribner with it. Sends this puck up for Tegan Hogan. Hogan centering pass, nothing doing. Puck goes over into the corner. I think that's Wags with it back there. Can't clear it out. Puck comes back. Of course, Schufelt sends this up. Taylor Ames is going to play in the neutral zone. Little nudge to get this to Hogan. As Rome checks up onside, she passes this puck into the middle for Hillich-Scribner. Battle for that puck right there. Oh, girls go down. Coming away with it is Estelle Dallin. Here comes Estelle, cutting through the neutral zone. Estelle picking up speed, trying to go around, loses that puck. Coming back is Tegan Hogan, sends this up. Nice stop like Kleinhans there. Get that puck and the girl. Puck comes back from Mertz. Gets dumped in as Rochester goes off for a change. Josie Goodenough has that puck in the far corner. Coming over to help out is a teammate of hers. Puck gets passed over to Taylor Ames. Ames crisscrosses all the way down. Abigail Kleinhans with it. Chases that down. Picks it up in the face-off circle. Goes back to the safety of her trapezoid. Sends that puck up for Wags. Wags trying to skate that out. Has Kincaid in front of her. Sends that up to Kincaid. Kincaid moving up. Passes this to Prokop. Prokop's going to chase that down at the hash mark. She takes a knee. Loses that puck. Emma Blake brings it back the other way. Sykes got a piece of it, but Blake is able to get enough to get around her, and that is stopped by who's that? 18. It's Brianna Nolan playing that exceptional defense. Loose puck comes across the middle, picked up by Kincaid. Kincaid's going to take this into the neutral zone. Oh, fans on that centering pass. Grabbing it is Harper Nappy, not able to keep it though. Here's Jadson. Jadson can't get that puck by Olivia True. True rips this all the way around. Near side picked up by Mulvaney. She snaps this back forward. Mulvaney at the side lets this come back to Smith at the point. Smith swings and misses first. Then she sends that puck up for Madeline Mulvaney. Mulvaney misses it. Jadson picks it up on the far side. Jadson has that puck taken away by True. True lets it slide over to Sophia Renzi. Renzi back over to Conway. Conway gets this out into the neutral zone. Emma Blake there to try to take it with her. Mulvaney trying to turn that puck back. Now in her own defensive blue line. Nolan has it. Sends this over to Smith. Riley Smith near side crosses over the blue line. Shot. Save made by Jillian King. See how this instant replay works. Shot's already in. So yesterday I was doing, so I have to select ahead of time how long that replay plays back, like the last 5 seconds or the last 10 seconds. And yesterday I was doing a game, it was a collegiate game, and I had it at 10 seconds, and that was going back way too far. I think right now I have it at like 6, 7, something like that. And it's not enough, mainly because I'm not pressing the button in time. That's the problem. But I'm working the camera, I'm working the computer, I'm selecting the different angles, I'm selecting the instant replay, I'm doing the play-by-play, I'm troubleshooting any computer issues. It's a busy task. Battle for that puck, sent over to the side, held in. Schufelt snaps this in, and that is saved, covered up by the glove of Jillian King. I'm also not going to try to change the duration of the playback during the game because I did try doing that yesterday and I caused a catastrophic failure and had to make a whole new feed. So I'm not doing that. Oh, there's a turnover. Emma Blake racing down with it. Here comes Emma in. Shot. Goal. Let's see, how'd I do this time? I had plenty of warning. Nope. Terrible at hitting that instant replay button. I'll stop doing that. Oops, sorry. Rome wins that faceoff. Mia Cry sends that across. Nobody there. Puck comes up. Sophia Renzi trying to send that back in. Dadson trying to send it out. Goes off the skate of Emma Blake. Comes back. Olivia True plays this at her blue line. Ends up passing it to Brianna Nolan. Nolan sends this forward. Still couldn't catch it. Girls are offside. Duffy's got to get out. Doesn't matter. It's turned over to Blake. Blake for Rome. We're bringing this puck forward. Emma forced into the corner. Puck goes back behind the trapezoid. Behind the trapezoid? Behind the goal in the trapezoid. Taylor Haynes holds that at the point. Sends it forward. Puck gets stopped by Mertz. No, Nolan. It's an 18. Nolan trying to get this over to Dallin. Dallin has her stick lifted, but able to kick that puck forward. Estelle Dallin battling against Josie Goodenough. They learn how to skate and play hockey together. Dallin backing her way into Olivia True. Puck comes over into the middle. Knocked away by Emily Conway. She's going to try to chase after it, but puck grabbed by Abigail Kleinhahn sends this up to center ice, and Nate Van Reet kicks it forward. Wish his son did that last night. They won, though, last night. Jefferson Community College men's team defeated Central Maine. And we've got ourselves a penalty. It's a roughing penalty against Emily Conway. So it is a Rome Grizzlies penalty on number 16, Emily Conway. 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 16, 2 minutes rough. Time of the minor penalty, 11:50 remaining of the second period. And it's a Rochester Junior Americans power play. Emma Blake coming back the other way with this puck, taking it in deep. She's got Mia Cry trailing her. Blake cycling this puck all the way around, still has it in the Rochester zone. Now she loses it. Wags trying to get it out. Wags tried to get it to Kincaid. Kincaid wanted to pass it to Mertz, but she didn't look first, and instead she passed it to Mia Cry. Rochester with the puck from their deep end. Ends up being a shot on goal. Marin lets Smith have it. Smith moves this up to Wags. Wags trying to come out with it. Kincaid picks the puck up. Kincaid penetrating into the offensive end. And Josie Goodenough tosses Kincaid to the side like a piece of smelly cheese. Puck goes in deep. Lucy Sykes back to get it. Sykes in the trapezoid. Looking to set it up for Rochester. Lucy, short pass over to Wags. Wags takes this up on the left side. Has Jenna Hillis-Scribner on her, knocks that puck loose, picked up by Vivian Kincaid. Kincaid in, shot, off the blocker of Jillian King. Rebound to Wags, back to Sykes. Sykes to Kleinhahn. Kleinhahn sends us into the middle, and that goes off the skate of Taylor Ains. Taylor trying to clear it out. Kleinhahn's able to hold it in. Goes back to Scribner, and she's able to clear that puck through the neutral zone. 21 seconds remaining in the player advantage for Rochester. Prokop loses that puck to Blake. Blake brings this back. Jumps this puck in, hustling back after it is Brianna Nolan. Nolan picks it up, goes through her trapezoid. 5 seconds to go in the player advantage. Puck gets turned over. Mia Cry for Rome. Cry loses it. Puck comes into the neutral zone. Prokop with it. Fires this all the way across. Picked up by Kelly. Stabbing back off the boards. And they look off sides to me. Courier shot. Low save made. Jilly King not covering it up, though. Moves that puck over. Mulvaney sends that through the slot. Nobody able to get a stick on it. Brianna Nolan in the corner. Trying to dig that out. Taylor Ains trying to block it. Puck comes up for Mia Cry. Mia sends that up into the neutral zone. And we're going to have a penalty against Rochester. It's going to be a cross check. So Rochester Junior Americans penalty number 25, Callie Stappenback, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 25, 2 minutes cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 14:23 of the second period. We got 23 seconds to go in this period. Puck comes across, trying to pull that out for a shot is Tegan Hogan, not able to. Back behind the net, and that is covered up by Marin Kemp. 12.3 seconds remaining in the second period. Rome leads Rochester 4-1. Emma Blake in for the face-off against, I think it's Jadson, I don't know. Helena Gianvecchio ults for the puck about a second before it gets dropped. You can't do that. Puck comes back to Taylor Ames. Ames passes over to Olivia True. True coming around. Shot and a save by Marin Kemp. 2.5 seconds to go. Face-off shot goes across the crease, and that'll do it. At the end of 2 periods of play, it is Rochester 1, Rome 4. We're going to have an ice cut, and then, no, we're not. No ice cut. I wish we were. But here, check out these commercials while I try to fix the scoreboard. Well, I wonder how long that was on music. But the girls are going to go in and get something to eat, some light snacks between games, so they're nourished but don't cram. We'll be back. The next game is already on there. It is already scheduled on the YouTube channel, scheduled to start at 2:15. And there's no reason I can see why that won't start on time, even potentially a minute or two early. So I'll be back in a couple of hours from the Kennedy Arena in Rome, New York. Again, this one, a 5-1 loss for Rochester as they fall to Rome. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone. Game time, 2:15. That?
Oh, he's trying to get down like that's a big stop.
Yeah, it is. Every time I do that, I try to remember how old my knees are.
I'm gonna go over here.